everyone, very good morning, and today I'll be discussing about the observation for a patient with urinary disorder. So how do we find or how do we observe or diagnose a patient with urinary disorder? This is by inspecting their urine, of course. So there's many shades of colors of the urine other than only yellow. There's dark yellow, there's light colored yellow, and then there's even clear colored urine, and then there's sometimes red or blue. It happens. So I will be explaining the colors of the urine. So first and foremost is that you have to discuss with your patient and you have to explain what you're about to do. For instance, here's an example of a sentence. Hello, my name is your name, and then I'll be doing a urinary inspection so that we can know what is happening to your what is the cause of the color of your urine. So I need you to excrete a bit of urine, and I'll leave you a bit of an hour or so, or when you're done you can call me. So that's how you communicate with your patient in order to get the sample. First and foremost, I would like to discuss about the normal color of our urine. So the normal color would be a light yellow shade. Right, a light yellow shade. This would indicate a normal and hydrated condition of the patient. Next is the dark yellow. So the dark yellow indicates dehydration of the patient, meaning he or she or the patient itself doesn't drink enough water, so it causes the dark yellow colored urine. Next is a orange colored. It can be colored as so. This color. In the label it sounds, but an orange colored urine means that the patient might get some medication, such as the perineum of burning pain during excretion. So basically this is a medication for patients with which have problems during urination, which has pain during urination. So this is the reason or causes the urine to become orange. Other than that, it can also cause by intake of carrots and also sweet potatoes, as they produce those colors, and then it will produce orange colored urine when excretion. Talking about medication, sulfasalazine is another reason that can cause our urine to become orange in color. When the first thing that comes into mind of red color would be bleeding, right? So, but it can happen because of intakes of beets and also berries. It can cause, and also dragon fruits. It can cause your urine to turn into a red colored urine. It's not normal, right? But it is a cause of those kind of foods and fruits. For instance, you're not taking any kind of those colored foods such as dragon fruits, beets, and also blueberries. It can be caused of minor bleeding by the kidney stone or any urinary tract infection, and this would need a CT scan for the abdomen, and after that to have a cytoscopy in order to see whether the patient have any complication of kidney stones. This is very important. And next would be a brown colored urine. So a brown colored urine means that the patient this is very worrying, because the patient might have any kidney or liver problems or diseases, and it may cause bleeding for the patient. It can also caused by excessive exercises, alright, and also it is due to rhabdomyolysis, which is basically a term used when a patient or a particular person undergoes a very excessive exercise, doing some weights, going to the gym excessively, making the patient's or the person muscle tissues to break down, and then it can be urinated away inside of the urine, which is very, very worrying. This is not normal. Also, the reason can be caused by to have a brown urine is because of excessive paracetamol. Excessive intake of paracetamol can also cause this brown colored urine because it makes the liver works more. Yeah, it makes the liver works more than it's supposed to be. So it's not good for our internal organs to work that much. And now we're talking about foamy or cloudy colored urine. So you can see the bubbles in the test tubes. This is a urine sample, so there's bubbles outside. So this is quite worrying because it can be caused of two things. The first thing is because of the person's high protein intake of diet, and secondly it may be caused by any kidney diseases, and you can find or differentiate if the patient have some sort of abdominal pain. So if the patient have some sort of abdominal pain and he's excreting this cloudy and foamy variation of urine, then it is necessary to do a CT scan in order to get a better picture, to get a better diagnosis of what is happening. So next color of the urine, which is very worrying, is the green or bluish colored urine. Alright, why is this worrying? Because number one, it might be caused of the bacteria infection, any bacteria infection of the kidney or the liver. So we have to get the fully diagnosis for the kidney, and by doing CT scans and also the cytoscopy. But also it may be caused by anesthesia or some sort of medication that could give this blue colored urine. So before explaining to your patient, you have to ask a few questions, such as, have you been taking these sorts of food, such as dragon fruits or berries or sweet potatoes or carrots, because this might affect the color of the urine, and we don't want to get it more confusing. So that is why it's better for us to ask our patient what did they consume in those period of time. Alright, and also what medication did they took in those period of time. This is very important. This is to avoid any sort of complication and to get a better diagnosis. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.